Francis Johnson, welcome to the Bridge Alliance Social Cohesion Conference. It was a pleasure meeting you here.
Pleasure meeting you also.
Let me, first of all, tell me, we have people of all ethnicities, people of all ages, genders here, which I think it's a great thing. But most importantly, I think one of the things that we have here are both conservatives and pretty liberal folks here. And it lends itself for very good conversation, things that I think we need in our country. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, the reason I'm here is, number one, I really believe in the work that Bridge Alliance is trying to do here, is to bring all different types of groups, as you mentioned, whether you're conservative, whether you're progressive. We have people from basically all over the world here, which are starting to participate in the democracy reform movement here in the United States. And I think it's important, that I attend, number one, for several reasons. Our organization, which is our primary.
Tell me the name of your organization.
It's Take Back Our Republic.
Okay.
All right. We started back in 2015. We started out in the money and politics. We really feel that there's too much money that are going into different, whether it's presidential campaigns, which they do limit. But when you look at a lot of the state and local races, but also the Senate and House races, just unbelievable amounts of money are going in.
Right.
And one of the things that we got involved with is making sure that all the money that is going into these campaigns is coming from citizens here in the United States. And as you know, no campaign can accept any foreign donations.
Right.
All have to originate here in the United States. So that was how we started off. And from there, we branched into a lot of the voting, issues. Ranked choice voting is a big issue that we're working on. We're also do some work in the gerrymandering area. We're going through a transition right now in the organization, becoming more of a think tank to kind of broaden our base on the different areas. And we're going to be doing some work that's going to encompass renewables, regardless of how individuals feel about climate change. We are going to have to really think about how and where are we going to be getting our energy, whether it's powering our automobiles, electricity for our homes, all of that. It's something that it's definitely going to change in the upcoming years, and it's something that's very, very important.
And you all are actually working on environmental stability and that sort of stuff.
Yes, when you say environmental stability, we want to make sure that the energy supplies, whatever we use, whether it's the fossil fuels, whether it's wind or whether it's solar, but we need to also look at nuclear power. We need to have that included in the mix if we're really going to say
zero carbon.
Zero carbon footprints. And
so you do actually feel. Your organization does feel like we need to make some movements into that zero carbon area.
Well, yeah, it's inevitable,
right?
All right, for just a number of different reasons. There is some climate change. We also know that at some point these areas, whether it's coal, whether it's oil, we're going to run out at some point. So we can't wait until supplies. Plus, right now we're the world situation with countries withholding oil. Look at Europe right now. The folks there are looking at the upcoming winter, and there's several countries are worried about how they're going to, with their residents and citizens of especially Germany and some of those other Eastern European countries, how they're going to actually heat their homes over the winter. So we need to do something so we never get to that point here in the United States. And we've always been a leader in a lot of areas. And so as an organization, what we want to do is really kind of bring the facts out about, what's available, what is the best mix, and what's going to be best for the American people in the future.
Now, you're here at Bridge Alliance. First of all, I'm going to ask you two questions. What did you learn here? And also, what do you intend to carry back to your group when you get there?
Okay. Well, learned a lot. Met a lot of very smart, nice people here that at all different areas in the political process. Progressives, liberals, and there's a few of us here that are conservative. But the key is we all understand that we need to work together.
Right.
And I think what the majority of people, and I know for myself, when I'm walking away from, when I leave the meeting is, met people that I want to work with in the future,
right.
that, with their organizations, because we really have to figure out how we're going to bring all sides together. We're never going to be able to, move forward, continue to be the strong, powerful nation, that we are, unless we all sit down and really figure this out.
Well, I want to make a personal statement about you, and that is we've engaged personally in very solid conversations about policy, etc. And speaking to somebody like you, and I say this from the heart, gives me hope, because we actually entertained truthful conversation, not an agreement, but truthful conversation.
Absolutely.
And that is how we actually make changes and move forward.
Absolutely. We have to start. We have to start this
Absolutely.
process. And I think everyone should, that at least I am, walking away from this, that, we're making a start.
Right.
And I feel the organization, Bridge Alliance, and what they're doing, is very important. I'm involved with Bridge Alliance. I'm a member of the board. Mm-hmm. And so, I really believe in the work that the organization is doing. And, we'll continue to stay involved, with it and with our organization. And whether it's, meeting new organizations and working with them, help mentor individuals that want to start mm-hmm. organizations that could be part of this process mm-hmm. and be members of Bridge Alliance in the future. So it's something I plan to stay involved with and, enjoy it, and, looking forward to, working with everyone here in the future.
Francis Johnson, it's been my pleasure to know you. It's been my pleasure to have you here, and I hope that we stay in contact.
Yeah, we definitely will, sir.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number 1, subscribe to our channel, and number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.